Jake. Jake is a first-time caller out of California. Jake, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Good morning, Jess. How you doing?
All is well, sir.
Very good. In the war of good and evil we're living in right now, it seems like it's all around us. People want it to control your mind and tell you lies and tell you their version of the truth. And how do you make your way through day in, day out as you're just walking through the fire?
How do you make your way out day and day? What now? Repeat that. I'm sorry. How do you do what? How do you do what now?
So it seems like everyone wants to try to control the mind and tell you their version of the truth.
Right.
So how do you make your way through life nowadays?
By overcoming the hell that's in you, overcoming the mind, the thoughts, and just simply let the light guide you. Just lead your life and take no thought about what's happening outside of you. Whatever others are doing, that's on them only. And if you didn't pay it any attention or take any thoughts to it at all, you'll be fine. All you need to do is work on the hell that's in you.
Okay.
Are you doing the silent prayer?
I just found it yesterday. I'm going to start doing that more.
Yeah, do it. Have you heard me say go and forgive your mother?
Yeah,
Have you done that?
I think so.
You went and told her. You went and told I'm sorry for resenting you. I want to go back to Jake, a first-time call out of California, and Jake want to know, how do you go through life with all this brainwashing and everybody acting out and carrying on? Whatever. Jake, have you gone and forgiven your mother?
I gave her like a half forgiveness, I think. I have to tell her that I forgive her.
So, Jake, have you gone and forgiven your mother?
Not yet.
And why not?
I have a lot of things on my mind. I never put that on top of my mind. And she's a Bible thumper, so it's gonna be a conversation for sure.
And how do you know that?
Because she doesn't talk. She doesn't open up. Whenever I try to bring up things to move forward, it's always okay.
And do you need her to talk in order for you to forgive her for what she's done to you?
No.
So why are you worried about the conversation then? Why are you taking thought to that?
I have a lot of thoughts in my mind, I guess.
Yeah. You have the mindset of your mother right now. That's how women think. They have a lot on their mind. And they think the answer is in their mind, in thought, right? And emotions. Mm-hmm. But when you go and apologize for resenting her for recreating her image, God will forgive you. Don't ask for forgiveness. Hey, mother, I'm sorry for resenting you for screwing up my life. I realize you couldn't help yourself. You got your own problems. You're doing the best you can. So I'm sorry for hating you. And don't argue with her. Don't try to prove anything. Just say, I'm sorry for resenting you. And God will forgive you. And he will renew your mind. He will take the anger away from your heart. And he will renew your mind and give you back his mindset, which is a clear mind. And take away the busy mind, which is of the devil. And that's what your mother has. And you will become yourself and you'll be fine.
Okay.
And then the world can't touch you because you'll be in the world, but not of it. And the world can't touch you. They'll try to, but they won't be able to touch you at all because you will understand what is driving them. They're angry and they're trying to get life from you so they can feel better, feel like they're alive, but they're really dying. So you won't take it personally. You'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I saw this verse the other day. I'm not sure the exact what it was called, but it said that you think they hate you, they hated me long before they hated you.
Yeah,
and that resonated with me.
Angry people hate the light. They hate the truth. And they will see that in you and they will hate it. And they will go after you. And they will build armies against you. But it won't bother you because you have the real army inside of you. You have the truth.
And let go of the ego that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you forgiven your father for not protecting you from your mother?
When I wanted to have a talk with him after not talking for a while, he had passed away that week, so I never got a chance to before that.
That's amazing, man. May his soul rest in peace. Well, make sure, just understand the exact way you feel, the fear you have, all those thoughts you're having, the inability to deal with women in the right way because you haven't overcome your mama. Your father had the same issues, and he loved you. It's just that he couldn't deal with your mother.
That's true.
So
Thank you.
do the silent prayer. How old are you?
37.
Do the silent prayer so God can bring you out of those thoughts and let life happen. It will happen. And if someone makes you feel something, angry or feel good, just know that that's not you. It's all ego, and let it pass. Be glad that they made you feel that way so you can see what's inside of you, because it's not their fault that you feel that way. It was already in you before they met you. Like everybody already have their hell in them before they meet anybody else, but they blame others, not realize it came from the mothers. But if someone makes you feel something, be glad to see that. Don't get mad. Don't blame them. And the light of God would get rid of that feeling because it's evil.
I have a son on the way to be born next month. Wouldn't it be a good time to tell him that he needs to forgive his mother so he can live a...
Are you married?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Don't worry about that. Don't think about the future. Right now, you just work on you so you can overcome the darkness, and you would be the light of the world, and your son will see the light in the Father, and he will follow you. You wouldn't have to tell him that. He would know.
All right.
But if you don't keep an eye on him, because does your wife have anger?
What's that?
Does your wife have anger?
No.
Your wife don't have anger?
I mean, I don't think so.
And why you don't think so?
Well, she's a little. I mean, she's human. She has emotions, so I guess she has all those feelings.
I'm sorry?
She's human, as far as I can tell. So I guess she has all those emotions.
What do you mean, boy? I can tell. And she might be human. Why do you think she doesn't have anger, though?
Because she's always in a good mood. She's always trying to make sense of everything rather than process things with her emotions.
Does she obey you?
Yes.
Your wife obey you?
Mm-hmm.
And so how did you... So when you say she has emotion, what do you mean?
Well, she gets happy. She gets sad. Sometimes she gets frustrated.
Well, she does have anger. What the? All that stuff is anger.
Oh, I gotta tell her now.
Happiness.
We both watch your show, so.
Happiness is anger. Frustration is anger. Emotions are anger. Up and down is anger, which is evil. And so
let her know when I get home then, huh?
Has she gone and forgiven her mother?
I don't know.
Oh, man. If she got all those emotions, she's angry. I would recommend, and you said she watched the show, tell her to go and forgive her mother. And don't ask for forgiveness. I'm sorry for resenting you. She said, when she sees she's wrong for doing it. And God will forgive her. Otherwise, she's going to destroy your child.
Mm-hmm.
While you're at work, she'll be at home destroying your child.
Oh, Lord.
But if you want to overcome that, she can too by forgiving in the same way you have to do with your parents. So do the
When
silent.
you,
What?
when you forgive your mother, and you don't word it in a way that's not a question, it's that I forgive you.
Right.
How often are people confused by that because they think it should be formed like a question? That they're being told that they're being forgiven. How does that process?
When they say that to you, they're saying that because they don't want to admit that they're wrong. So you let that stay on them. Let them pretend that they're confused. Let them pretend that they are hurt. Let them pretend that they don't understand. You forgive, and then you go live your life. And let them stay in their hell. You don't have to explain, I'm sorry for resenting you. That doesn't, they don't need an explanation for that. You apologize for being wrong because you see you're wrong for hating. And you don't owe them an explanation with that.
Okay.
That make
Thank
sense?
you, man. Yeah.
All right. Work on yourself, man. It's going to be amazing.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Do the silent prayer, all right?
I will.
All right, Jake. Amazing.